Hi all, welcome to M&R Golf. Two average, down-to-earth golfers giving you an honest rundown on the courses we play and the items we buy. If you like what you see, give us a like and a share, and follow us. .165 to front, wind's coming off at right bit looks on it. So T-pegs using from Temu, nice little white stubby things. £1.29 for 50. Used them before, very good. Very durable as well. You take some hammer. And so we can get this down the middle, we'll be fine. Not a clue.
Alright, so yeah, about 165. Wind slightly off the left. I'm going to try a 9-iron, land it short, bounce it on. Nice little Temu tear upper. I was supposed to put that in the ground. When that hits there, it's supposed to tear up to the perfect level. Well, that looks pretty good actually, quite easy to get that in. And then pop the ball on, and away we go. Alright, so aiming slightly right, got it teed. Let's see what happens here. Binned it again, but hopefully that'll run. Go on, get up, run, run, run. And she's run onto the green. Right, so we're into a very strong headwind here. We've got 370 odd yards. So I'm gonna use my little Temu tear upper to a slightly lower setting. There we go. Look at that. Not bad that, 80p for 3 on them.
See if we can not do what we did in the last 2 holes. Nice steady drive down middle, nothing too silly. Safe down right, even though there is quite a lot of shrubbery, but it's safer down right than it is left. And that'll do.
Oh,
I probably won't hit it better than that all day.
Straight down middle, that.
Oh,
Beast.
beautiful. I mean, it's not a bad view really, is it? Straight onto ocean. Shame it's wrong colour ocean.
It's a bit of an insta-tan, you go in there, you come out brown.
So it's squeaky bum time. Going down the right hand side is all out of bounds and straight onto the beach. So it's a massive 4 if we go over there and hope we don't kill some kids. Same as before, nice and steady. That'll hopefully do. It's got a bit of a right on it.
That hole to get a good kick.
Oh, I tell you what.
I seen where that dropped, that looked alright.
Yeah, no, it looks like it had a kick forward as well.
Alright, teed it up a little bit. Saying do not go right. We can. Right is bad. Right is dead.
Right is very bad.
tell you what, Matt. That's
Yeah, I think I caught
middle.
that one. Nice little bit of draw on it. Oh, it's had a
great
huge
bounce
bounce down centre at fairway.
Well, I think it's probably the only time I'll ever drive 355 yards. Wind behind. This is where, instead of having a nice steady chipped at green, we'll cock it up. Well, then again.
Nice little clip.
Oh, it got some backspin as well.
Oh,
sit
on dance floor.
Sit
down then. Nice. But I'd just like to point out that I am another 20-25 yards further on.
Yeah.
So it was 455 yard par 4 and I have got 70 yards left. So yeah, that was a hell of a monster, but there's a hell of a breeze behind me.
But Matt, you're on the right fairway for a change.
Yeah, I know. At least I'm on my fairway this time. So it's that lovely 70 yard shot that we all love. Let's try a little sandy wedge.
I mean, regardless of wind behind, still great drives, 2 straight down middle.
So, but we all know what happens when we hit a monster drive, then it's that dreaded second shot.
Sit then.
Oh, she has.
Sit
Come on.
then.
Sit. I think it breaks a little bit to the left. I'm just going to aim a cup to the right. But these greens are very quick. Absolutely beautiful condition.
Quite happily pointed out, he was green in reg and I was an inch away.
Go on, get up there, get up there. Oh,
great putt.
Not bad for pace that. It wasn't breaking to the left, so.
Well, a couple of inches short as usual. But should have the same sort of roll. I didn't think I'd got that, but as in hit it hard enough, but it went more than what I thought. So, trying to save par. 2 good shots and a poor putt. I did say it's the worst part of my game.
Oh no. Right, I know. The good old 1 foot knee trembler. Right. And there's a par. Wow. Not many of them come today so far.
At least you got one back.
Well, yeah. There we go. So again, left is your friend, right is not. I'm just worried about that guy there in the bunker. I don't know where he's going, so I'm going anyway.
So 3 fairways to choose from. Right's massively out of bounds and a road.
Love the fact you've got what sounds like a motorway right to the right hand side. So
nice and steady swing like before. And that
oh, is it another one
perfect.
on the road? Straight up, slight fade. Beautiful shot.
Although it looks like wind might have killed it quite. So coming off for a birdie, off at 7th. This is what I always worry about because adrenaline's running. You want tee shot to be nice, and I guarantee it's not going to be. Well, so breathe, calm, watch it go onto the road. Or massively left. For left!
don't think they heard you back in Chesterfield. Right, slight dog leg to right, about 280-ish, 300 yards to bunker. Huge bailout left, which kind of suits my shot, but let's see what happens here.
We've just seen the huge bailout left, didn't we?
Nice high draw. Probably going to be in the trees, but seen it. Oh, if it's cleared the trees, yeah, not bad.
Over at trees. I mean, 185 from here, 7-iron's not going to reach, but weight ground's been bouncing. It should have a nice run up. And then again, talking as a 16 handicapper, it could go anywhere. Or it could go dead
peachy.
straight.
Slight bit of draw has brought it back in towards flag.
Oh, you are kidding me. That's beautiful. That'll do.
Got to hit that sort of hooky draw if I've got any sort of backswing.
Yeah, there's not much of a backswing there, really.
So
You might get away with it.
might do.
Oh, just over at bunker. That's lovely.
I think I found the other bunker left. That yeah.
You have found the other bunker. Unlucky.
All right. Well, we got out of that one into another one, so we're into bunker. Not much room, so literally just trying to splash this out onto green, slightly below my feet. So let's get that blade nice and open, and let's get a good big splash out of here. No, caught ball, and now we're stuffed. That was terrible.
So, just saying, this is the second green in reg for me. How many on that one?
Sure, I've had more than that. Hit that par 3, didn't I?
Oh, that's true. It's a long putt though. It's a very long
that
putt.
one where I drove it 370 yards, 25 yards past you.
Yeah,
Mine was
yeah.
still on. Just
Yeah.
having to point these things out.
Yeah, I only got 70 yard left, he said. I feel like I've got 70 yard left here. Go ball. Come on. Better than what I expected.
Bump and run effort coming up here.
Well, I'm not being funny. This is not just in, is it?
Well, yeah, white markers go all the way down there.
No, I weren't worried about white marker. I meant tree.
Alright. Oh dear.
I
Alright.
mean, it's an interesting shot.
Oh, choices, choices.
Nice little gap if you can hit it.
Well, we can either go for that or go for a pin. Guaranteed either way, what I aim for, I'm going to end up hitting a tree. Ah! It's like crazy bleeding golf.
No, that's later.
Yeah. No. So, we have interesting shots here. Shot creation and all that. So, literally, just a little. And he's chili dipped it.
It's always the same with them ones. It's you're worried about
damage
it
limitation
every
here.
time. Yeah, that were a better shot.
That was a lot better. Should have done that first time.
Now, I always wondered about the whole taking it out, leaving it in argument. I don't like leaving it in because if you hit it too hard, it hits the pin and fires off. And then sometimes you hit it and it drops. I'd rather have it out. It feels like playing old school, like I used to with my granddad. Never left it from me. And then hit it like that.
Yeah.
Well, save me 5.
Alright, here we go for a 7. Yeah. Just had 3 pars on the trot, steadied the ship after a rocky start, and we've just kicked an hole in it again. So
I sometimes wonder if this is the only reason why I win. You're your own worst enemy.
it's not a case of Roachy winning, it's a case of Ledge losing.
True. Oh,
That was stabby, jabby, and that's the second. Going to be the second, hopefully, snowman on the card today.
yeah. Unlucky.
Oh dear.
You know, it makes me laugh. We're taking an iron to try and play safe because we don't know what's further up, and I guarantee something will go wrong. You know, sensible golf, as it were.
Go on, stripe.
Although,
That'll work.
I mean, sensible
Wind's
golf.
bringing it back in. Go on, run up that hill. Run up that hill.
That'll do. I mean, at least we know where we are. Go. What a view.
Right. Well, he's in the middle of the fairway on the hill. Let's see if I can get anywhere close to that.
Give it a bit more space.
Oh, it's a driving wedge.
Yeah, I completely lost it, I'm afraid. Oh,
It's in the hazard.
ah.
Right off at top at club. Got it teed way too high. I hit a 5-iron to see if I can scuttle it up where all them little bits of metal meshy things are. Whatever.
Probably best idea because we don't know what's over there.
No, I ain't got a clue. I think it's alright because it's gone into that second hill. Yeah.
Okay, so apparently it's over the red marker. Oh, that's actually going to do me a bit of justice because it's... Oh, what happened there? Another bunker again, Matt?
Yeah. Spends more time in the sand than David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, but you look better. Now, anyway.
Well, yeah. Where is he? About 70?
Maybe.
Go on. Skid on. It came out with a bit more juice on it than last time.
Well, we could be regretting the decision for the chipping instead of the putting. The fact there's an hole with some sand in it right in front of us, which is not a bunker, is what's made the decision for the chip. Let's see if we get there. Oh wow, I should have landed that way shorter. Wow. Realistically, the chip didn't do me any justice. And now I've got a long put back up, which we all know is not my favourite. It doesn't come from right, left to right. Same for that bit of mud. Oh wait, whoa, what? Right, okay, we'll be happy.
Got a good pace. I think we've got a bit of the old left to right because it's all on a slope. Let's see. Oh, missed on the low side. Never up, never in.
That body part's not working. I think the eyes aren't working for mine either. I want to say it's left edge. It were and I didn't hit it properly.
Savage.
Oh well.
We've got a bit of a left on this one, so pace, good pace. Right edge.
Yes.
Right. Aiming for left fairway, about 260 to corner. So let's whack away.
The wind's a lot stronger now.
Yeah, as long as it's not behind them trees, I'm quite happy with that.
Do something similar as what you've tried anyway. I'm gonna aim for the gap, and if it hopefully might come a bit left over top of them trees if I try hard enough, like that. So
Well,
we've
here
just
comes
missed
the
that
rain,
fade,
so
just over top of the hill.
sounds like we're in for a bit.
That, if it gets up that hill, is fantastic, and that'll be
Yeah,
fantastic.
that should feed down. Oh,
Right, 80 yards to pin. I'm never a big fan of these long sand shots. Remember what my dad said, play it as if I'm playing an inch in front of the ball. Although that went bad, but it was wrong direction.
might feed down in. Let's just admire where that's finished up to where Mr. Roach has finished up. Still not a bad effort, just didn't get the run. Might have to run,
Right.
I don't know. Not had any food yet.
So I don't want to risk chipping it. I don't really want to putt it. Again, I don't like putting. Too much, I think. Way too much. Bye, ball. Left to right. Only 4.5 good.
Well in, sir.
Thank you.
Right. Downhill putt. Touch of brake, going to go left edge.
A lot of wind.
See if she comes back.
I thought we'd done well. Weather-wise, not golf-wise. Oh, Mark, what a putt.
Just a gentle tap.
So it's took long enough to actually be able to do this.
Nearly a full month after we actually played the course.
Yeah. So this is basically our review of North Shore Golf Club in Skegness, which I'm still blown away by. I thought it was absolutely amazing. So as we were going to go through things, we'll go through the condition of the course.
Oh. As you keep reminding me, part of the course felt like it were a parkland course, moorland course. The other part was definitely a, I always forget it.
Links course.
Links course, thank you. But the greens and the tee boxes were fantastic. I mean, the greens were phenomenal. Greener than most greens I've played on, fast as anything. Considering the dry spell, we've had hardly any water.
Yeah. This is before the absolute deluge that we've had over the last week or so. It had been dry as a bone. A couple of the holes, as you can see on some of the videos, they were struggling. It did look like a bit of a cricket wicket, but the greens, they put so much effort in, the staff there, to get them greens not only playable but looking fantastic. The majority of the course, I would say there was about 4 or 5 holes that were really suffering, and they were right on the coast. Literally one bad slice and you were on the beach, which we did. Yeah. But other than that, the rest of the course was absolutely fantastic. The weather held out. Literally, we had a little bit of rain when we were on finishing 17th, getting on to 18th.
For the second round, yeah, for the next day.
Next day, it was lovely. So definitely one that's worth going to. Like I said, the tee boxes were spot on. They were level. They weren't struggling. People really do take care of that course.
Yeah, I think there was one. I think we found one tee box. Maybe I think it was the 9th, if I remember rightly. That it was a little bit slanted.
Yeah.
But other than that, very flat, very very playable.
Oh yeah. For the area they've got, yeah, back straight onto the beach. There's houses on one side. So, and yeah, there's a hole that if it does say if you slice it onto there, then you've got to call the clubhouse immediately because you are knocking it straight onto a busy A road.
Yeah.
But no, the hotel, people have called it dated on other reviews and other videos. It is what it is. It's a clubhouse that's been there for over 100 years, a hotel. Yeah, the rooms, they are what they are. We went for 2 rounds of golf and an overnight stay. So for us summer, it was to put his kit, get his head down, have a shower. Yeah, we weren't staying there for a week. We weren't looking for 5-star luxury. So the cost and everything that we had there was fantastic. The total thing cost 290 quid for 2 people. Evening meal, 2 rounds of golf, bed and breakfast.
3-course evening meal.
Yeah, 3-course evening meal, and the food was fantastic.
Yeah, it was definitely like a restaurant quality food. So I mean, saying the hotel's dated, but the food was phenomenal. The staff were great. I mean, the only dated part about it maybe in the restaurant side of things was a few chairs that looked a bit cracked, where the PVC plastic leather stuff had cracked a little bit. But other than that, it was nothing. I mean, the rooms weren't even. It wasn't old-fashioned. It wasn't old beds. They looked brand new mattresses, brand new quilts. I understand what you're saying. It might just need a lick of paint, you know.
Yeah, just bringing up to date a little bit. You know, the shower screens, the shower curtains, the non-slip bath mat that you nearly killed yourself on, which was highly hilarious. Little telly in the corner. I'd say if I'm going to be really, really picky, the 2 things that were downside for the room was there was no little fridge in there, so cans of Coke and other beverages available. You had to get them straight in the morning, but again, the pro shop was fully stocked. It was reasonably priced. The guy who runs the pro shop with a very distinctive accent, if you go there you'll see him, you'll know who he is.
Great moustache.
Yes, absolutely fantastic. Again, being really, really picky, just update your course souvenirs, you know, your printed golf balls and your ball markers, etc.
I think it was more of a stock issue.
Yeah.
They'd not got enough stock. I mean, 3 colours of ball markers and they'd only got 1 colour. No pitch mark pairers, and again, no balls that had got the logo on. They got them, but they just didn't have any in stock. Although I did find one in the rough.
Yeah. Other facilities, you know, you've got a couple of driving nets, warm-up nets that have been recently put in.
Yeah.
So if you look at their Facebook page, you can see that they're like probably less than a year old.
Oh yeah, they definitely value.
Then the greens, the little putting green to start off with, it was actually on par, pardon the pun, with the greens that you're about to face. So it's not one of these where they've just chucked in a little bit of an area to knock some balls about. It was an actual practice putting green, and then when you do step onto the real green, you realise how fast they are because you'd done it, you'd seen it.
It was a true representation of the greens,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, what more do you need? 6 holes. It were about 20 foot by 15 foot sort of size, and it was good, great quality. Again, same sort of quality as the greens you're going to come and face. The only downside we said about nets was if you're as tall as what you are, you did have a few issues.
Yeah, I'm slouched down at the minute because I'm 6'2". So when I was swinging, especially with the driver, I did, you know, for the follow through, I did catch the net a little bit, and it did make me sort of pull my arms in a little bit, not want to really unleash into those nets. But as a warm-up facility, you know, if you're just going to hit a few irons and things like that, yeah, it's fine. It's standard of what you get at most courses these days.
I tell you what I did find, which was good, that the car park for the hotel and golf club wasn't on a hole or anywhere near where a ball could come flying into the car park.
Yeah, this is true.
You know, that I did, did think was good.
Yeah, it's got electric charging ports for you electric vehicle users. A nice fleet of golf buggies, reasonably priced as well. So not like some courses that are charging £40-50 a golf buggy. What were they, 30 quid? £30
around, 20 quid if you were a member. They were great. I mean, we've got 10 or 12 of them. Of course, we happened to get the one that broke down on the second hole.
Yeah, the cable was very corroded on the batteries, and one of the cables popped off. But again, the ground staff straight to us, not a problem. Called the pro shop. Lad brought one out, swapped us. They towed that back in. Literally delayed us for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
staff though, very friendly, very friendly.
Awesome staff.
They couldn't do enough for you. That whether that's ranging from the bar staff, reception staff, right through to the greenkeepers and the green staff, they all were fantastic. And they held a conversation with you. They weren't dismissive, you know.
No, they weren't just trying to get you in, out and gone.
No.
You know, the guy in the pro shop, he after we had a bit of a chat with him, he'd come out and say, right, how was your first round? How did you get on? You know, he was actually interested in visitors visiting the course, not just, all right, yeah, off you go. But like I say, the staff in the hotel as well, whether they were working behind the reception, behind the bar, whether they were the cooking, kitchen staff, whether they were serving staff.
When we were leaving on the next day, you know, very polite, you know, spoke to us. She didn't know who we were, she'd not seen us before, but again, it's just that little touches. Customer service, I think that was really good.
Yeah, she even printed out the next year's prices because obviously, we're going back. So there will be a part 2 to North Shore Golf Club. We will film more holes when we get better at it with the filming and the editing and everything else, because like I say, this has took forever just for us to sit down and be able to do this. We've tried multiple times with video calls and things like that, but we can get video but we can't get audio, or vice versa, so it's been a right pain in the neck. But other than that, I'm going to go and give North Shore Golf Club and Hotel an easy 9 out of 10. Totally worth the money. Staff made our visit outstanding. You know, we can't say anything higher than this for them. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I think I've got to agree. 8.5, 9 out of 10. The food that they putting on is definitely better quality than most places you're going to go out and eat. 3-course meal for $24.99, and it was so
Yeah.
amazing. And then, you know, on top of that, with the friendliness of the staff and the course, 2-3 holes, like we said, that were a little bit dry, but it's coming off at North Sea. It's getting hit with that salty seawater and breeze, very dry. But other than that, the course was in fantastic, phenomenal condition.
Oh yeah, it's not an easy course as well.
Oh.
It's up, down, left, right, and it can get you. The bunkers are strategically placed. It's a fantastic design. You know, I think next time we're playing, driver would stay in the bag a little bit more.
I think all the time, if I'm honest.
Yeah, because if you can hit the ball a decent amount, if you're carrying 250, 260 plus, then I'd say stick with your 3-wood or a utility.
I'd argue even maybe less. Even if you're not hitting that, if you're hitting 2 to 220 with your 3-wood, or even hitting 220, 250 with your driver, you'll be okay. Anything more than that, it's very pinpoint accuracy. There is a couple of holes where you're going across 3 or 4 fairways and it's not out of bounds, but it's not ideal. It is then very difficult to get back in position.
Yeah. Like I say, on their website as well, they do have flyovers. I think I chucked a couple on the video. We can actually have a look at, you know, the computer generated flyover. It's well worth it. There's enough videos out there on YouTube to have a look around the course and see what's going on. So I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, get yourself down to North Shore. Get yourself down there. It is a fantastic course. And again, even if it was, as daft as it sounds, you and Mrs. go down and you have a round, or you go down as a couple of mates or a group, it is definitely worth it.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, like I said before, like $24.99 for the dinner. When you do a bit of maths and you look into it a little bit, how much it costs per round of golf, because we played Thursday and Friday, so it's a little bit cheaper. I think it was £30 a round.
30 or 40.
Yeah, if you go in weekday, £40 a round if you go at the weekend. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, that's 120 quid already just for the golf. And then it's 50 quid for the dinner. And then
Another 24 for your breakfast.
And then overnight stay. So you can start breaking down the price, and for 290 quid it's a bargain.
And as we were told by the reception staff, it's only going up by about 10 quid in total, so about 5-6 quid per person for next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's one that you need to jump on, because it will book up very quickly.
Yeah, nice one. So, North Shore Hotel and Golf Club, Skegness, go.
Yeah, and if you enjoyed watching us, enjoyed listening to us, please like us, please share and follow us.
I'll do that whole subscribe business as well. That'd be really appreciated. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for watching.